Hey everybody, Sean here from Spoken Garden. So we wanted to test the soil in our garden and see what kind of texture we had for soil so we can better plan for this coming spring. So what we did is we bought a soil testing kit, and we bought this kit by Garden Tutor, and it's a very simple kit. It comes on the tube and it comes with a handbook that gives you directions on how to do this and how to use this simple product. And we went through and we used it, and it was very simple. So wanting to know about our garden soil is part of our Power Up Garden Challenge that we're running right now. It's a free course, and we wanted to figure out, as part of the Power Up Challenge, we had to do our garden inventory. And part of the garden inventory is figuring out what type of soil we have. Does it have sand in it? Is it clay? What do we actually have, and how is it going to be good for the plants we want to plant? So you can see the results right here of us using the soil testing kit. And so what you can see here is we have our soil in here, we have water that we added, and then we followed the directions and we added a little bit of soap in here. And I'll go through those directions here in a minute from this handy guide. But what you're looking at here is our soil in our garden. And what we found out is we have a lot more sand in our garden than we thought. We thought we had more clay, as what's really typical around here in the Pacific Northwest, usually in a lot of gardens. We did find some clay in our garden, and that's up here on the top. Then if we go further down, you're gonna see there's this layer down here that doesn't really look like clay, but it doesn't really look like the sand on the bottom. That's silt. And then down at the bottom, we have the largest particles of our soil, which are the sand particles, and those all settle in the bottom. This was super simple for us to do. We followed the directions in the handbook, and I'm going to go through the steps with you real quick so you can think about buying this and using this in your garden too. So the steps we followed were very simple. So you can see here what we've done is we've dug a hole. It's 6 inches deep, and just like the directions said, and we're going to shave off so much soil from the side, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take that soil and put it inside, nicely inside our testing kit, our testing tube. And you can see here it's a little dirty, so sorry about that. We'll get that here, get that done for you. So basically fill it up from the bottom and then fill it up to this line right up to there where it says. So we're going to keep getting soil out of our hole here. Down a little bit. How are we looking? Oh, we're a little full, so let's take a little bit out. Better to follow the directions here. There. So next, what the directions call for is to add soap, a teaspoon of dish soap. So and now the directions say to fill the rest of this up to this line right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says fill water up to here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And don't worry about the bubbles. Look for where the water line is, like old high school or college chemistry. See where that water is? Just at that line. So we're good. So now we're going to take our handy dandy cap, put that on, make sure it's snug all the way across. Then the directions told us to put the cap on and vigorously shake this test tube for non-stop for 30 seconds. So now we've shaken this up vigorously for 30 seconds as the directions call for. Now we're just going to set it down and let it sit for 12 to 24 hours so all of this material settles and separates out. And in about 12 to 24 hours, we'll see the different soil textures that we have in our soil here at our house, in our garden. The lighter material, the smaller particles, will be further to the top, and the larger or heavier materials or particles of soil will be at the bottom. And so in 12 to 24 hours, we'll see. And lo and behold, look what we got. After 24 hours, this is the result of our test. And we found out what kind of soil we have. Pretty cool, huh? So, and you can do this too. It's super simple. We would recommend this to anybody to use in their garden. So if you want to, the link's down below in the notes, right below the video. Go ahead and click on that. We'll have some more information on that for you. If you have any other questions about how we did this, if it's not clear or whatever, go ahead and email us or comment below and let us know. And if you wanted to join our Power Up Garden Challenge, go ahead and click the link below in the show notes. And keep watching for more product reviews as they come along from us. So until then, see you in the garden.